chasing the target. Hope everyone is doing well on this Thursday evening. Looking forward to Test match tomorrow, England versus Australia. The Ashes at Perth, and uske baad Saturday ko India South Africa. So back-to-back Test cricket on our disposal. So can't wait for it. Today there were the press conferences. Steve Smith attended the press conference with Ben Stokes, and they're both raring to go and looking forward to what is going to be a big series. Is pretty much hyped up. काफी लोग इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, and both sets of fans are looking forward to this. For England, I think it means more. They want to go and win down under. They'll also have to wake up at odd timings to wake up and watch the game at odd timings. So yeah, everyone is pumped up. कैसे हैं भाई लोग? Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe button. Kashif bhai is there. Mahu Karunik is also there, and a lot of people joining us one after the other. So make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe button. When I came to the press conference, Steve Smith, a funny incident. Bharat Sundaresan asked him about Monty Panesar's comments about sandpaper and how they should make Steve Smith regret doing the sandpaper stuff. And Steve Smith took him to. He sledged him crazy, man. I took him to another mastermind show tha usme Monty Panesar didn't know that Athens is not in Germany, and he did not know that America is not a city, and kya ki tha usme. So that was a very fast and witty response, and the banter has started, the rivalry has started, and it should be a lot of fun. Australia have also announced their 11. Smith announced it in the press conference. So apne bhai ka laye tha, I forgot his name, is Karan bhai or someone, who said that Green will play, and Green is playing. Labuschagne is batting at one down. Weatherald is opening the batting. So Faiz Bhai said Labuschagne will open, but it's Weatherald who's going to be opening the batting. And alongside him will be Usman Khwaja. One down will be Labuschagne and Steve Smith. Then you can get Travis Head. After Travis Head will come Cameron Green. Then it'll be the Alex Carey wicket keeper, Mitchell Starc, Nathan Lyon, Ben Doggett, and then Doggett के बाद कौन है? आपके Boland आ गए, Scott Boland. Yo, what's up, Keshav bhai? What's going on? इस बार बड़ी ट्रॉफी स्मिथ का लास्ट एशेज होगा. I think काफी लोगों का लास्ट एशेज होगा यार. वो भी तो Boland is also like 35, 36, even though he's only been playing for a couple of years. छोटी रेड वाली ट्रॉफी क्यों नहीं? I was trying to find him, man, but yeah, that's my bad. Messi ले गया. कैसे मुस्तफा भाई? कैसे रेहान भाई? How's everything? Hope you're doing well. And there it is, record today, only 2 minutes late. Yeah, man. I saw, I should have been on time still, but yeah, my bad. Hello, Scott Boland ka indigenous friend aa gaya team mein. Yes, Doggett is in the team. Monty Panesar drama. Yeah, we saw that. I saw that. Friend of mine, Gabriel and California, gonna play or not? It's a good question. Actually, I have Gabriel on my team. Smudge looks ready. Yeah, he looks ready to go, man. Steve Smith. He did crazy research. I don't know if he was like, did he actually know this question is going to be asked or what? Like, उन्हें तो फटाफट answer कर दिया. मैं भी परेशान हो गया. And then reel भी कट गई उसकी and everything. And they went back and they found the tape where Panesar said it. I don't know. Just maybe he knew that they're going to ask him that because Panesar probably said it a couple of days ago. He was ready. तो नहीं खेल रहा. The amount of hype created for Ashes, I wish किसी India series की भी इतनी hype बन पाती है. We are so bad at marketing. I mean, होती है India series की भी hype होती है. More India and ICC tournaments, but Test cricket में भी होता है यार. BGT last वाला pretty much hype. उसने बुमराह क्या कहता था? क्या हो तुम आज बहुमा बोलता तू क्या है वे? एक new batsman add हुआ क्या? Weatherald is going to be opening the batting, the man from Adelaide. Ashes watch along. Yeah, we'll definitely do watch along for different sessions and stuff like that. Looking forward to it, man. But you guys got to join us, man. Keshav bhai tells us to do watch along, then he doesn't even join. कल फिर सुबह live आएंगे. I don't know the exact time. Either we'll come first session or second, third session. We'll just figure it out. कल जुम्मा भी है, so we'll figure it out, and yeah, we'll definitely we'll discuss. We'll do some watch along for sure. Why wasn't Cummins there with Stokes during the photo session? He's still the main captain. I don't know. Maybe because जो पहला टेस्ट में कैप्टन है उसको ला लिए. I don't know what the reason for that is. India versus South Africa है परसों. No one's talking about it. Yeah, I mean they are. If you see like India's practicing Guwahati, It looks like Rishabh Pant will lead the side. It's a red soil wicket. There's grass on it, but I think it'll be shaven. It might spin again, to be honest. But yeah, the India side is preparing tomorrow. They'll have the final practice. The press conferences will happen there as well. We'll cover that too. And yeah, but like I'm very excited for the Ashes. It might be one-sided, it might not be, but because definitely England में ज़्यादा exciting होता because Australia actually come prepared and they're very competitive, and England at home are very good. In the last 10 years, Australia have been too powerful at home and England have been very poor away from home. The difference this time around is that England have a pace battery. The question is, will they be able to stay fit for the entire tour? That's the main question. If they are, I think they can cause some problems. The likes of Jofra Archer, Mark Wood, Atkinson, these guys can bowl 140 plus consistently, and that's what you need in Australia. Although the wickets have changed and maybe not as much as bounce as before, but the movement and stuff you'll get there. If you're bowling fast, you're going to be a handful over there. And I think that is where England will look to cash in. Over the years, they've had Anderson, Broad and stuff, but they didn't have that out and out pace. And now they have 3-4 bowlers जो डाल सकते हैं, तेज डाल सकते हैं. And Stokes भी यार, he can hit 140 like 85 miles per hour तक पहुंच जाता है वो. Panasar ने बोला था इसलिए he was ready. How good are Weatherald and Scott? So Scott, I've heard a lot about him. They're saying he's Hazelwood type, is consistent. He's had a good couple of years, in domestic. I think he plays for South Australia. This guy also, was his name? Weatherald is very good cutter of the ball. Stokes said it himself in the press conference. He cuts the ball well. He's very good square at the wicket. It'll be a challenge. Let's see what happens, man. We'll only know tomorrow exactly, but there's a lot of talk about them. And that's one thing I like about Australia is that they're not talking too much about Hazelwood. I know there is questions about it, but it's like, अरे Hazelwood नहीं है तो हम हार जाएंगे, ऐसा नहीं है. They're talking about. I think someone asked Smith about Hazelwood, and he said, I don't know exactly what his update is. मैं तो जो players हैं मेरे साथ उनके लिए मैं उनका information ले रहा हूँ, and I'm making sure they're prepared. 7:50 a.m. is the match. Yeah, I got you. Green pitches की जगह dead runners की क्यों बात करेंगे? जुमा क्या होता है? जुमा is Friday, bro. जुमा means Friday in Arabic. So आप मुझे भूख लगी है. मुझे थोड़ी भूख लगी है. Is Weatherall young? What happened to Constis? I think Weatherall is 31. He's very experienced. He's not young at all. Constis को यार दहा कर दिए just like after the Bumrah sixes. After that they've got rid of him. He didn't have the best of domestic seasons. वो श्रीलंका वाला उसको नहीं लेके गए ना श्रीलंका को because of turn or something like that. जलेबी खानी है सिडनी स्विंग. अबे इन्होंने न्यूजीलैंड सीरीज के टाइम मुंबई की विकेट बना दी. मगर what about Cosmic Five? What about Perth, man? What are your expectations over there? Who's going to be the leading run scorer in the Ashes? साफ दिख रही है विकेट भी से ज्यादा स्पिन होगी. ये वाली बोल रहे हैं. ये वाली आई थिंक घास काटे तो ये भी टर्न होगा ब्रो. नहीं सुधरेगा. गंभीर इतनी गाली क्रिटिसिज्म के बाद अगर टर्नर ही बना रहा है तो क्या फायदा. This bar first ball wicket 21 Ashes, I think it'll be a dot ball this time around. But yeah, man, last couple of Ashes has gone off to a flyer. I watched वो स्टार का तो मेरे को याद है. I was in Saudi Arabia that time. I remember the bold, clean bold leg stump, right? उसका निकाला था. The Crawley one as well. I was in Canada, I think at that time talk बोल के मैं एकदम से उड़ गया था. I was watching on my couch and then he smashed it through covers, man. That was a crazy start. That Ashes was amazing, man. It was just very unfortunate कि मैनचेस्टर वाला बारिश हो गई, नहीं तो और खतरनाक हो जाता था. So Boland and Brandon Doggett, two indigenous Australian players to watch out for. Yeah, man. Harish bhai, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. We will watch out for them. Let's see how they go. Hello, Ritwik bhai. Why is Labuschagne given so many chances? Josh English would be better or play green. It's like he's the KL Rahul of India. That's what somebody said yesterday. But look, Labuschagne has had a very good domestic season. The way he started, what he's done for Australia in the past, the way he played in the 2019 Ashes as well. And overall, yes, he's been lucky at times, but the amount of hundreds he scored, the innings that they back him. He's the player that they they prefer. Also, if you realize, Labuschagne is the most criticized guy in Australia as well, so there will be a lot of pressure on him. Friday is also known as Friday, Friday night. Be back 1 second. Also, why is Bo Webster not given a chance in ODI and T20? He is too good of an all-rounder to be left out. I think because they have so many all-rounders, like, he is a very good all-rounder. I think he will get a chance later on. Minus is a key player, he can frustrate any bowler just by speaking. Yeah, and he's that type of like fidgety kind of batsman, a bit irritating at times. Sometimes he can be difficult to bowl at. And him and Smith have a good camaraderie. Maybe Smith leading also, he wants to back Labuschagne one down. He probably feels comfortable batting with him and building that partnership as well. So I'm sure somewhere down the line it's Smith's call as well that he wants Labuschagne in the team. The Francis को West Indies series दी थी, कुछ नहीं हुआ उससे. The Ashes will go down to the wire 2-2 or 3-2 for England. Harry Brook to be the top scorer. Oh, क्या बात है आयुष भाई. Welcome to the chat. I like that prediction, man. कल सुबह क्या टाइम आएंगे? Notification डाल दो, will come anytime. You never know, man. Will just appear. But make sure you notification घंटी दबा दो and just watch this space. Don't worry, आ जाएंगे bro. आ जाएंगे. I'll be traveling tomorrow morning 6 a.m. Arey, where are you traveling, man? Where are you traveling? So you're not going to be watching. You'll be traveling. Then how are you going to be watching then? You can't watch YouTube on the plane, can you? YouTube live. Oh, road trip. Oh, Zabardast. How long is the... That means amazing. You can listen to us live. Who is that, bro? Road trip with CTT. Arey, Zabardast. Yeah, England they'll have to just decide on whether they're playing Bashir or they're going to drop a fast bowler. I think Bashir might be dropped because they have Joe Root there who can bowl spin as well. So I think they're going to drop Bashir and go with the full fast bowling attack. But if Bashir does play, then maybe Mark Wood sits up because he did say he's raring to go. Ben Stokes today in the press conference, Mark Wood after the Champions Trophy. He had the surgery, the recovery and everything. Like now he's ready to go. It's absolutely flying, he said. So if that's the case, he'll probably play. But I just felt that maybe he might sit out if Bashir plays. Minus की 3-4 सेंचुरी होगी इस सीरीज में. There you go, Cosmic Bhai said it. So भाई ये सारी अच्छी cricket series exam time पे क्यों start होती है? Because it allows you to have a nice break and watch, right? Like when you're studying, you can switch on the telly, take a break, watch a bit of the cricket, then go back to studying. भाई मेरे exam आपको पता है like peak IPL पे होते थे. My first ever board exams, I gave Deccan Chargers were in the finals against RCB, man, and the next day I had to give physics exam and a French exam or something, or like, yeah, I didn't study for the French one, but like it happens, man. Peak cricket पे exams होते हैं. You guys are lucky. IPL के टाइम पे आप लोग को छुट्टियां होती है, हमारे को छुट्टी नहीं होता, अपने को एग्जाम्स ये वो होते थे peak IPL टाइम पे. What are you seeing on TV any match today? Yeah, I'm watching the Abu Dhabi T10 right now. Nicholas Pooran is wicket keeping, and yeah, I don't know which two teams are playing. Is it the Deccan Gladiators or who? But yeah, watching the Abu Dhabi T10. ये पहले दिन स्पाइसी होगा. पर्थ में गर्मी होती है, ग्रास डेड हो जाएगी, पूरी फ्लैट विकेट हो जाएगी. Interesting, yeah. They said it won't be as dry as last time, and it looks like there will be pace and everything, but it won't be as so. Probably winning the toss and bowling first is the good option. Jared Cumber said you don't want to bowl Bashir at second in Optus, which is the flattest wicket. Yeah, and they're going to go after Bashir. I think they'll probably go with the extra pace. Toss is crucial tomorrow. Team batted first, won all tests so far at Perth. Yeah, but they've batted first, right? But India, if you see, they batted first. They made 150 and they still won because Bumrah went crazy. I still feel that bowling could be the way to go. Although Steve Smith has hinted indirectly that they'll bat first if they win the toss. Because उसको new ball के बारे में पूछे थे, who's gonna share the new ball when Mitchell Stark, he said we'll find out tomorrow or the day after. So I think if he wins the toss, he'll probably bat first. 29 से exams and उससे पहले Ashes second test and then ODI series start हो जाएगी. क्या बात है? Best of luck with your exams, man. Make sure you take breaks as well. Nathan Lyon needs only 5 wickets in the Ashes series to get into the top 10 highest wicket takers in the Ashes history. He's the best spinner in the world, man. Nathan Lyon, all conditions. बुमराह के 40 विकेट होते हैं अगर इंजर्ड नहीं होता सिडनी में. सिडनी में बुमराह अगर इंजर्ड नहीं होता इंडिया का चांस था. It could have been 2-2. And who knows, Virat Kohli could be the current captain of India if that was the case. And that Sydney match, that series was too much, man. Acha, India were in good positions at times. CACO wants 5-day test matches, better for revenue, but the Australian team on a spicy wicket start asked for that kind of wicket to the curator. Yeah, obviously, look, Australia are looking to win. They want to win this series. They want to put England under pressure, and they feel that baseball thrives on a flat wicket. So why give them a 5-day wicket? Give them a 2-3-day wicket where we can attack. And they'll. And look, they have confidence in their pitches. They don't like अगर हार भी गए जैसे इंडिया के खिलाफ हारे थे स्पाइसी विकेट पे, they didn't think अरे उनके पास भी बुमराह है, अपनी फास्ट बॉलिंग बेकार. They just came back, had another spicy pitch and they won the series eventually. So I think that for them, whatever they think that this is the best pitch, but they will, even if they get challenged, even if their batters struggle on it, they'll still back their bowlers to go out there and do the job. वही है ना, अगर आप bowling wicket डाल रहे हैं तो फिर आपके बॉलर को भी तो काम करना है. हम बैटिंग के बारे में मैं इतना देख रहा हूँ, अपने को स्पिन नहीं खेलने आता है, इंडिया को वो नहीं खेलने आता ना, पर अपने बॉलर क्या करे, बॉलर को भी तो काम करना पड़ेगा ना. लाइक you'll have to, it has to be a balance. It's a team sport. I understand the batter should get 124 100%, but the bowler should have got them all out 100 under 100 as well. So it should be a balance. आगे टाइम पे हेल्प मुस्तफा भाई आ गया Mr. Chicken Banana. It is because the wicket gets faster as the game progresses and the wicket becomes better for batting in the third and fourth innings. In the first innings, you have tennis ball like bounce at Perth. Interesting, man. That's good observations there. अपना prediction तो बताओ यार. मैं 3-1 ही बोला था ऑस्ट्रेलिया का. You want me to change it? I can give you something different. First session मुश्किल होता है तो फिर हो जाता है. Yes, it's starting slow because of moisture and quickens up. So I feel Paddy he will be back for the second test. I also think that. नहीं यार ऐसा नहीं है Gabriel भाई यार. Like it's everybody, all of them like have to take responsibility. You've got to take your wickets and get them on time. And then, yeah, the batsmen also need to do the job. Like Gabriel was also right. Jaiswal under pressure has not performed in the second inning. So, like, you have to take that into account as well. So that's where the balance is. Like, obviously your batters need to do the job, but the bowlers as well. That's where it's a team effort. And like Australia, if you see, like, they would be also kicking themselves key, like their bowlers didn't get Nitesh Kumar Reddy out on that first day. They let him hit 50 and so they'll also be kicking themselves at that time. Nathan Lyon on third and top wicket taker for Australia in tests. What do you think, will India win the second test match? I'm expecting them to, but I said 1-1 at the start of the series, so I'm expecting India to win this and learn from their mistakes. Sorry, don't know. Freaking awesome. Where are you from, man? Mustafa, not gonna lie, tests in Australia are different. Wake up early in the morning to see green top pitches, sledging and tailenders की batting पूरा cinema man. सिर्फ अक्षर पटेल को नहीं देख रहा है सुबह सुबह बैटिंग करते हुए. Have you guys seen that video? मैं जब भी उठता हूँ अक्षर पटेल क्यों आ जाता है बैटिंग पे. नहीं मुझे मुझे पर्सनली लगता है अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया फर्स्ट टेस्ट जीतती है, पैडी सेकंड टेस्ट नहीं खेलेगा. अगर हार गए तो डेस्परेट होके पैडी खेलेगा क्योंकि वैसे भी सेकंड टेस्ट पिंक बॉल है. इंटरेस्टिंग टेक. जुरेल इज अनलेस उसको रखा क्यों है टीम में. दो कीपर खिला रहे हैं उसको, इसलिए खिला रहे हैं बिकॉज वो जबरदस्त बैटिंग कर रहा था पिछले साल में, उसके रिकॉर्ड बहुत अच्छे, इसलिए उसको खिला रहे हैं, सिंपल एज दैट। अब वो दो कीपर अब सब बोल रहे हैं बिकॉज हार गए मैच, बट इसलिए उसको खिला रहे हैं। एंड मसला ये है कि इंडिया के पास फिट 11 है ही नहीं। देखा ऑस्ट्रेलिया में अगर आप देखिए लाइक एक आध चेंजेस होते हैं, अब जैसा वेदरल्ड आ गया तो उनके पास ओपनर नहीं है ना, तो उनकी बैटिंग ऑर्डर वही है, राइट। लाइक खाली उनको कभी कभी, एंड जब उनको प्रॉब्लम होता है ओपनिंग वन डाउन में, दे आल्सो स्ट्रगल। बॉलिंग हमारी अंडर पार रही है इंग्लैंड से, वो तो किसी तरह जीत के हम ओवल वाला मैच, वरना अपने लग या 100%, 100% भाई। सरफराज करून प्रॉपर बैट्समैन रखे ना ये मुस्तफा भाई, आई एग्री विद दैट। Why is India going with lots of left-handers? Because Gautam Gambhir is left. I don't know. I don't know the reason. No problem. Understood. Australian cricket is in depth. They can do. They can if they do not let private players in BBL and CA bankrolling, they are doomed. फैज भाई आगे उनको किक, फैज भाई आ जाओ स्टूडियो, आ जाओ, वेट कर रहे हैं, आ जाओ फैज भाई आ जाओ, वेटिंग फॉर यू दूध। कम मैन, वी आर वेटिंग फॉर यू ब्रो।
मैं आ तो भाई जरा लेट हो गया।
Gambhir has a fetish for lefties. Yeah, maybe the left-hander. What's Baba's favorite song and why is it? Why it is Oh Mahi, Oh Mahi? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's his favorite song, bro? मुसा भाई 22 को आप एशेज देखोगे कि इंडिया और साउथ अफ्रीका? दोनों देख लेंगे भाई, दोनों देख लेंगे, बट yeah, it's a good question. If I had to pick one, I don't know. Maybe India because the series on the line right now.
या वहाँ पिच देखना पड़ेगा पहले, पिच अगर सही है तो फिर सब सही हो जाएगा।
Yeah, Faz, did you see the press conferences today? Ben Stokes, Steve Smith, and Steve Smith had a go at Monty Panesar as well. He was ready, man. He's ready to go.
खतरनाक था भाई वो, जबरदस्त था यार, वही पूरा कलेक्टिवली दे दिया ने, वो एक शो पे आई थिंक कुछ कर दिया मॉन्टी में, आई डोंट नो ही वाज
Yeah, but how the hell did he remember? Like it was
मास्टरमाइंड बोल के क्या कि समझ कॉलिंग अमेरिका सिटी में हंस दिया, मतलब इतना बुरा लाइक रोस्ट कर दिया उन्हें, एंड अभी तो स्माइल ऑन हिज फेस लाइक इफ समवन कॉलिंग अमेरिका सिटी एंड दिस एंड दैट, आई रियली डोंट केयर। बट आई थिंक दोनों का प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस अच्छा था। बेन स्टोक्स अगेन वाज मेंटेनिंग हिज काम डिमीनर, अच्छा था, लाइक no one bashed anyone, there were no crazy dialogue that was said. There's usually you see like some kind of a dialogue said or something like that. Aisa kuch tha nahi, it was very calm, very nice. Both experienced captains as well, but yeah, Smith also like said he's experienced now. He has captain also quite a bit, so it's going to be a good series hopefully.
Yeah, and what's it called? Steve Smith looked more serious. Cut to cut, he was answering. He wasn't going like. If you saw his Sky Sports interview with Atherton and the press conference, Zameen Asman ka farak tha. In the Sky Sports interview, he was going into detail. He was talking about this is a big series for us. And I like how Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes haven't shied away from the fact that this is the biggest series of their lives. They said it khulla. They haven't said the famous Virat Kohli dialogue, this is just another series, or like, the Pakistan se match hota hai, no, just another match.
I can't remember the end mein, because audio was kharab thi, the one I was watching the press conference on, usme end mein he just said desperate to win. So I don't know if did he say it for the series or what, he like, it just looks like it's desperate to win is what he replied towards the end of his press conference. I couldn't hear
I didn't hear the question, but he did say at the end.
Yeah, he said desperate to win. So I like, are they desperate to win or are they not desperate to win? So it's going to be interesting to see how they'll go. But I'm very excited again. Obviously, a lot of new faces as well. Top order maybe we know Australia has a new batsman as well. Cameron Green gets in. So a lot of IPL people will be watching this game as well for just obviously different format, but just the fact that Cameron Green is playing and stuff, a lot of people will tune in for that as well. And then obviously mid start Scott Boland. भाई वहाँ पे भी आतंक मच सकती है, Doggett as well. Top 6 भी बोल दिया, फिर लायन का नाम लेके फिर he finished the rest of the order, like not in that order, but just to let you know that the player there. Pat Cummins looks in good momentum and rhythm right now. He's getting to practice a lot, right? And he's probably be back for the second test is what they're assuming. But England के लिए again it's about that Bashir and Wood. Who would you personally go with? Would you? I mean, I know Wood would be the better option, but again injured हो गया तो that'll be a problem for England.
Yeah, I think England want to really desperately win the first Test match, and
Yeah,
Perth, I don't know if Bashir is like. Don't you think that if Bashir plays at Perth, he's not gonna get that much purchase, and they're gonna go after him initially? So I think
yeah,
Bashir को थोड़ा सा reserve करके MCG SCG में खिलाना. You have to use him also wisely, right? अगर आप उसको
mm,
cauldron में डाल दिए and you expect him to pick up a fifer on a wicket
yeah.
where it's going to like help the fast bowlers,
Bounce
it's
them. Yeah,
asking too much of him. I think I would preserve him and I would play Mark Wood. I do completely agree it's an injury problem, but then um,
they don't have
like
any other fast
I
bowler that they can
personally,
back up. Like instead
huh?
of Bashir, could they go for another fast bowler? Like why are they going for Bashir? Is the question. Like if Mark Wood नहीं खेल रहा तो किसी
Bashir
और
is
को
there
डाल.
because to hold one end up, obviously, but I would have. I think personally, first test I would just go with Wood just to have that intimidating factor, and I
Yeah,
think
of course.
you want to win this. You want to win this and go off to a thing, but they've got Bashir. 3 साल पहले 2 साल पहले for this particular tour they got him because
Yeah,
of this because he has the same release point as Nathan Lyon. That's the
Nathan
reason
Lyon.
they got him. He doesn't
Yeah,
have the skill, probably doesn't have the thing, whatever, but they've gotten him for this tour, so they're going to use him. But I would initially just go with Wood. I just feel it's a bit more intimidating. Also, the spinner's job is to just hold one another, bowl a few overs here and there. But
yeah.
line भी अगर आप देखें पहले मैच पर्थ में उतना bowling करा भी नहीं
नहीं
इंडिया
करा.
के खिलाफ.
इंडिया का तो
So
पूरा पिच बदल गया था. याद है कलर ही चेंज हो गया था. ग्रीन से ब्राउन हो गया था पूरा थर्ड डे तक. इट वाज वेरी ड्राइड अप.
but
सो
पहले
आई
इनिंग
थिंक
में उसकी bowling ही नहीं आई वो
पहले
बाद
इनिंग
में
में
आई
बोल
थी.
में. Yeah, but England के लिए सबसे बड़ा, I think more than Australia right now, England is worried about the injury thing. 2.5 months we saw what happened to them against India. Towards the middle, Ben Stokes की injury हो गई थी. Jofra Archer came back from an injury, and Wood was also sidelined by an injury. So they've always been surrounded by that. England will be very wary about that factor. How they 2.5 months में कैसा वो लोग बैलेंस करेंगे स्क्वाड, वो चेक करना पड़ेगा कि for them. But apart from that, I mean, Ben Stokes' form as well. He adds as another bowler for them, very crucial, very important. I think Ben Stokes अगर मैच में नहीं रहा उनके लिए, like it's very very difficult because fifth test भी हमारे against injure हो गया था सब, and it made a big difference for India because like he was the one threatening them. He was
Yeah.
threatening us a lot.
Yeah, Atherton was saying he looks extremely fit right now. He looks raring to
Yeah,
go. Ben Stokes, he's in looks like in good rhythm, and he's focused. So, like, yeah, obviously he's going to be a bit, also with the ball. If you see, Ben Stokes is somebody who can make things happen, right? He was the most
yeah,
lethal bowler against India.
yeah,
Everyone was
100%.
talking about Stokes. अरे रन नहीं आते, रन नहीं आते, रन नहीं आते. But like जब तक उसके
The
15-20
final
विकेट
boss,
हो गए थे,
the
फिर एंड
final
में
boss.
आगे 100 भी मार दिया था मैनचेस्टर में.
Yeah,
So
खतरनाक
yeah.
innings.
Yeah, ये
Pretty
मत
insane.
बोलना कि दोनों देखूंगे मैं. मैं वही बोला दोनों देखेंगे. ठीक है, मैं एशेज देख लूंगा, फैज भाई इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका देख लेंगे. फेयर इनफ.
फिर सिलेंडर लेके आए अभी इसलिए लेट हो गया. नहीं, मैं तो जिम से लेट हो गया यार आज.
हेलो क्या ले जो सच्चा है वही बोला.
सोचा
Smith roasting skill stop. Yes,
क्रेजी बोला
Vanessa
भाई.
thinks America is a city.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, man. Vanessa was also on chasing the target.
Yeah, actually, immediately said that. I can just clip a few. I'll try clipping something from it, what he said. But yo, that was so crazy, man. That was incredible.
Faz has had the pleasure of speaking to him as well.
Yeah,
Why
man.
people are questioning on Jurel that why was he playing? Look at his recent India and domestic stats. He isn't playing 11 because the problem is when you lose, everything goes to shits and everyone questions everything. The question कि भाई आप ड्रेसिंग रूम में ये सीट पे कहीं को बैठे, ये भी सवाल आते हैं भाई.
Yeah,
स्मिथ या स्टोक्स कौन ज्यादा खतरनाक है कैप्टनसी वाइज? यार मेरे लिए स्टोक्स है, फैज भाई के लिए स्मिथ है. सो
Smith.
लेट्स
Yeah,
yeah, Smith not having it.
smudgy.
Has Jurel performed for the main Indian and has Jurel performed for the main Indian team? No. So yes, we will. He will be questioned.
No, he has performed. Like if you look at the 90 against England in 2024, if you look at the last West Indies series, he got 100. Before that, India A, he got 100. And he's been a decent asset because now they're two wicket keepers, so there's always that question. Okay, Rishabh Pant obviously be the more favorable one, but Jurel has been doing performances, and the role that Jurel is supposed to play is with the tail, and he does that very well. I'm not saying that I don't know who else can come. Obviously, Sarfaraz and all we can discuss that, but वहाँ पे कोई मतलब आने की आवश्यकता, there's no like hope for there, right? So I think मेरे हिसाब से Jurel has performed decently well when ever given or trusted, and yeah, I think we just have to now see what he does. Yeah, last game very poor wickets, but apart from that, everyone else did fail as well.
Yeah. Game 7 to 9, boys. Yes.
Yes. Mustafa bhai
Just
message.
message him. Just message him.
Yeah, Mustafa. Yeah, sorry. मेरा phone ही छोड़ के चले गया था मैच.
He
Uh,
don't have. I thought uh, he don't have consistent chances. And my friend, that's also true. Joe Root, such a good guy, Western Australia. News said average Joe, but he didn't say a single word. Yeah, ये तो चलने वाला है. They're gonna get attacked.
भाई वो
I
न्यूज़पेपर आ तो अलग लेवल है भाई. विराट
yeah
कोहली
yeah
जब फर्स्ट डे आया था अलग हेडलाइन से, फिर जब गया वो मीडिया के साथ गिच्ची हुई वो एक अलग हेडलाइन आए थे. बेन स्टोक्स का तो they've been ripping up hard into Ben Stokes, man. Like
Yeah. मैं
it's
एक
just
चीज
such a
सीखा bro, like मैं because like playing growing up in the Middle East and going Canada, the one thing I learned is that you cannot like take things if you like how
yeah
we used to, like how you bottled something and you want to prove somebody wrong. No, like
yeah
जब टाइम आता दे दो, जब और जब जब लेना है ले लो. That's it. टाइम
हमारे पास क्या होता है, हम रुक जाते हैं जब तक
yeah
शोर नहीं हो
yeah
जाता. इन इंडिया में
yeah
भाई कैसा मुस्तफा भाई लो लाइक एंजॉय द मोमेंट वाला, मतलब भाई
yeah
जरा
enjoy
रुक
it.
जाते हैं. अगर कुछ हुआ तो वो डबल मार के मुंडा फोड़ेंगे वो हमारा. थोड़ा रुक
नहीं,
जाते हैं तो
you
we're
gotta
usually on
like
the back foot. We're usually on the
you
back foot.
gotta play on the front foot. Like अब Smith बोल दिया ना उसको directly, like you didn't wait. So you gotta just play on the front foot. जब आप you have to basically take the criticism, and then when you have the time, when you feel it's your time, you give it. Like don't wait and bottle things up, man.
Yes.
You go mentally crazy if that happens.
Yeah.
Uh, जो रूट कर ले, अरे ऑब्वियसली विराट कोहली या कोई भी इंडियन कैप्टन ये नहीं बोलेगा इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान जस्ट अनदर गेम, क्योंकि हमें पता है वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट गेम नहीं है. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट तो फाइनल होता है.
But for England, obviously, सबसे important is Ashes right now.
या
That's what they're going
उनके
to
लिए
stay
भाई
for.
ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट, उनके लिए वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल उतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है जितना ही कल का मैच है.
विराट कोहली वो टाइम पे इसलिए just another game, इसलिए वो बोलते just to put up a strong front and like like just हाँ भाई give it back like that. But yeah, obviously every game is big. But this series in general यार, अगर आप भी इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच लगा लो, let's say अभी भी even in this form if you put it, it'll be the biggest thing bro for everyone. Like a test series we've not seen in like how long, Mustafa? Like 11 12 years now it's been, like we've not seen a test series between these two countries, right? And if you do that, it's going to be the biggest thing, because like, whoever loses that test series is going to get stick from the crowd. And given our situation right now in turning tracks, like I'm just saying will be the biggest and most spoken about thing. And like for England, it's just this rivalry. It's so like old obviously, and the whole history behind it and all the moments like Mitchell Johnson ले लो या 2010 ले लो 2005 ले लो. It's been incredible series, and every time, even 2023 I think was one of the more dramatic Ashes we saw together. Remember like the first test, the declaration, the fourth test, Manas Labuschagne saving them, and then Rain saving them as well, Australia go, and then just the Lion and Cummins wala partnership. All of those things make this thing, the Bairstow Alex Carey run out thing, that whole drama. So all of these things, why Ashes becomes like next level for everybody, including like obviously we're neutral fans here. You could say, like, yeah, you can pick your sides, but for England and Australia, it's just like bragging rights, and they maintain that standard every time. Every time now, like there's probably lesser standard in India, Pakistan, but the emotions are there. But here, the standard is also like that high, and the emotions are equally that high.
Scott Boland, RSPG blood, what a player. I think England lost first test. Reason is attitude of Mr. Baz McCullum and Ben Stokes. They are playing golf rather than practice. So if you see his interview with Michael Atherton, he's like, bro, like we're not stupid. We don't like ऐसा नहीं है कि हम खाली हंसी मजाक करके आके खाली खेल ले रहे. We know that Australia is a tough place. We know how good their team is and everything. We just have our particular ways of preparing. We know that we just can't turn up to Australia and win. We just have different kind of preparations. Yeah, people like to practice in this way. We like to do this, whatever. But ऐसा नहीं कि हम हंसी मजाक करके आके खेल रहे. He addressed this. If you saw that interview, he addressed this particular question. Ki it's not just ki hasi mazak and stuff. It's just that's the way. And if you see modern day cricket, there's so much of cricket that even India doesn't prepare the way they should. हम लोग भी एक ही मैच के, वो याद है आपको इतना ड्रामा था कि वार्म अप गेम नहीं है, वार्म अप गेम. देन वी हैड वन वार्म अप गेम आफ्टर द पर्थ टेस्ट, वो भी 2 दिन का मैच था. We didn't have proper warm ups also. So I think zamana badal gaya and everything, and obviously that compromises your performances. But at the same time, they're not coming to mess around. They know ki like bhai, we have to prepare and we have to think. We just have a different way of preparing. Bashir, the 12th man for Australia. वैसा सबसे ज्यादा विकेट नेथन लायन ने लिया है पर्थ में, बट आई थिंक वो पर्थ अलग था और ये पर्थ अलग है।
Yeah, वो
ये
बाका था,
पर्थ,
राइट? ये तो आप लाइक,
या
हाँ।
एंड ये जो ट्रेडिशनली ये जो पिचेस है ग्रीन वाले एंड स्टफ, उसका उतना रोल नहीं है। एंड हम लोग फिर 2022 से साउथ अफ्रीका सीरीज से देख रहे हैं कि देयर इज अ चेंज इन ऑस्ट्रेलियन पिचेस इन जनरल।
Yes, yes.
Before,
They're not.
flat, bouncy, you could score runs, but you get wickets. It was a
Yeah.
mixture, but now it's like it's helping the fast bowlers. Like you saw, Bumrah ripped into Australia last year.
First में तो बहुत बुरा rip करा, and this is again England, like Ben Stokes said, this is the first time we're going to play here, so it's going to be a little bit of a, at getting used to wala situation for the first initial couple of the session and stuff like that. So मजा आने वाली, like if Ben Stokes, these guys have good heights as well. Jofra probably will rip apart as well with the height that he has. Bumrah as well, because of his slinky action, gets that bounce to go as well. So it'll probably be a proper pace wicket, like you're saying. Now, agar India ke jaise, hopefully, like it doesn't change color, then probably live up to its name. Like India में का against India पूरा dry out हो गया, brown हो गया था, color पूरा change हो गया था. Because Stark ने भी interview में बोला था कि भाई change तो होता नहीं यहाँ का wicket. It's traditionally very similar through the 5 days and stuff. But and against India, you saw like it sort of changed in our batting. So hopefully we see a good saucy pitch for the first day, or like at least the second day as well. Bowling, because both the bowling sides have very good pace on offer, and that's what I'm also very excited to see.
Yes,
It
sir.
is the third highest scorer in Ashes history. He has scored 3,417 runs with the average of 56. He needs 220 runs to surpass Jack Hobbs. Most likely, it will happen in the series. Yeah, he mentioned like he's in good touch, right? Like coming off a few good innings in Sheffield, he feels very good in the middle when he was playing in Sheffield, and just wants to translate that now in the Ashes.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Sir Alistair Cook rated him highly, Bashir. Bashir's selection is probably the most funniest thing. If anyone did that in the Indian cricket team, I think like Gambhir does that on a WhatsApp video call or like a WhatsApp message, gets a player in his team, right? Imagine that.
Only two of English players are below 6. Guess who?
6 feet.
I think so. Duckett is one for sure.
Yeah. And Ollie Pope, I guess.
Maybe. Whereas hairstyle used to be my dream hairstyle in childhood.
I'm just stuck with this. I'm stuck. I'm sorry to call this hairstyle. I still call it.
You can't change it, right?
Yeah, it's just always like this. I don't know. Then I just
Bashir with random spin length. I don't think he gets success in Ashes. Hope he buys something in Australia for his. What the hell? Ben Stokes fit to bowling in whole series. He can be the difference. Yeah, but Ben Stokes also needs to understand one thing. He can't go and bowl 20 overs, man.
yeah.
He can't.
Yeah.
He needs to
जज्बात का नहीं डालना यार,
वो
emotional
पागल
हो
है
गया.
आपका, like he goes and goes 17 on the trot. He needs to relax. I know that, like, it's a 5-match series. Australia. Remember what that guy said? The captain was his name. Faz Illingworth or Keaton? I
Illingworth,
forgot.
yeah.
He said Australia pitches are hard. The men are hard. The place is hard. The match is hard. Everything is hard. So the thing is, if you see, like, actually the grounds and stuff, they're not like the smoothest as well. So like you got to be a bit careful. Like, he needs to take it one day
Yeah,
at a time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in India or against India, whatever he did, someone must have, are you stupid? Like, why are you doing that? Like, this should have been someone in the dressing room was saying, bro, like, relax, like, just nakko kar itna, why, itna kyun stress dal rahe? And then ultimately you paid the price for it. You could have gone away with a 3-1 victory, but you had to settle with a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Ben Stokes, apart from 100, has not performed in Australia. I think a
but
lot
that
of people
wicket,
have that
bro.
issue, but how was that 100 though?
Yeah, but what the wicket, bro? Like, it was a crack in the middle, man. Like, I was
Yeah.
watching it, bro. Like, clutch, man. This guy is absolute clutch. Like, in every format, he's done a clutch thing. T20 le lo aap, ODI mein World Cup le lo aap. In every format, he's done a clutch thing, and that's the beauty of this guy. Yeah, he's a little older now and stuff. He's a little bit thing, but even again, I think that India game, the 100 was absolutely crazy. Though we came back in that game, but I think it was a brilliant
Can
century
you
to start
can
off
you
with.
recall the opening batsman along with Cook in that match?
In that match,
Yeah,
no,
that
I
way with
can't.
crack wala, huh?
I can't. Messi.
I don't think many people will remember, but his name was Michael Carberry. Remember he
Carberry.
had that helmet, Sangakkara style helmet, left hand
Ah,
catch.
yeah. But I can't remember his name.
वो क्या टीम थी उसमें उसमें भी पीटरसन बेल उन लोग थे, बट that series was the Mitchell Johnson series. They got destroyed, I think.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. So,
Root is flop. You hit century in your own backyard, but Australia is different, baby. Harman Janssen are injured. I think India will win now. Panesar hit brutally by Gilly. Remember 57 ball 100. Yeah, I remember that. That was 2006 Ashes, right? 2006-7 Ashes. Seeming
how
wickets
much
India.
injured? Sorry, bhai bol rahe. How much injured? Is he injured actually? I don't know, man. I just know that he
उन
went through
लोग
some.
हॉस्पिटल तो गए थे दो प्लेयर
But ऐसा
आर्मर
कुछ
और यानसेन ही
निकल
थे
के
शायद
तो नहीं आया, वरना ब्रेकिंग न्यूज बन जाती वो हार्मर यानसन अगर इंजर होते तो इतना बुरा. I haven't seen anywhere के 100% नहीं खेलेंगे.
सीमिंग विकेट्स इंडिया हैव नो चांस फैज भाई जाने से पूछ के बता गेब्रियल कैलिफरी खेलेंगे या नहीं.
Okay, I'll ask him today.
गेब्रियल इंजर्ड है 1 मंथ के लिए आउट है. नाउ आई गो विद मगरा प्रेडिक्शन 5-0 ऑस्ट्रेलिया. नो इंडिया वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका डिस्कशन आज ओनली एशेस. दिमाग खराब होता है जब इंडियन टीम के बारे में बात करते हैं तो सब लोग एक्सपर्ट होते हैं वैसे भी. कार्स को पिक करना चाहिए. Yeah, I think some people were saying that he might not play, but I think उसको लेके देंगे because he also has that. What England have, I think, over Australia in this particular test is batting depth because Carson and Atkinson also can bat, bro. Archer can hit a couple of sixes here and there, but I think Atkinson and Carson can bat. Obviously, it's a different test in Australia and it's going to be very challenging, but they provide that batting depth that England probably require. The way they play, अगर जल्दी से विकेट चले गए, they will require the lower order to come to the fore and score those runs and take them to a respectable total.
Yeah, I mean, like with Australia, you can say they're probably lacking. Like Bo Webster better है, and Alex Carey के बाद थोड़ा there's a slight dip, but Stark has performed. कभी-कभी कर लेता है Stark भी, like एक टुक करके, like, but not the Cummins वाला effect. I'm pretty sure Cummins.
Stark was really good up until like 2017.
He's hit a 90 against us, right? He's hit a 90 against us.
Until like 2017, 18, 19, he was really good at batting, and then something happened, man. Like I think Wagner or somebody like short ball the crap out of him. I don't remember, but there was a time where he was very decent with the bat. But then after that, he's had a poor patch. Zach Crowley's body language is different than 2023. How do you know, man? Let's see if that's it's a green top. Both Lion and Bashir may not play. Lion is playing 100%. They've announced the 11.
Yeah, they've announced the 11.
Bashir का पता नहीं, but Lion is playing 100%. They've announced the 11. मैं बताऊं, जुरैल धोनी कोटा से खेल रहा था, रांची में मैच जिताया था इसलिए. I don't think so, man. Jural has played really very well, bro. Like ऐसा नहीं होता. Like मुसाई स्मिथ का गोल समझा तो क्या बोला वो. बेसिकली वो मॉन्टी पनेसर के बारे में था. मॉन्टी पनेसर एक शो पे गया था, उसमें उन्हें ही कॉल्ड अमेरिका अ कंट्री, ही कॉल्ड sorry, he called America a city, he called Oliver Twist a season, and he called Athens is a city in Germany. जी अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया का कोच होता तो वहां भी रैंक टर्नर बनाता, वहां नहीं बना सकते. दीपक उसने इनडायरेक्टली ये बोला कि तुम कुछ भी स्लेज करो, फर्क नहीं पड़ता उसको. Lion is playing squad has already been announced. How can Lion not play unless he gets injured? Masterman बोला उसका मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया.
नहीं तो बेसिकली इसने कोई कमेंट्स करे थे तो ही
कमेंट्स पीवीसी पे.
हाँ, मॉन्टी पनेसर मेड सम कमेंट्स ऑन स्टीव स्मिथ. तो स्टीव स्मिथ बोला मैं 1 मिनट ऑफ टॉपिक जाऊंगा, बस माफी चाहता हूँ कि मैं एक मिनट ऑफ टॉपिक जाता हूँ. ऑफ टॉपिक देके बचा दिया. ऑफ टॉपिक जाके फिर बोला कि अगर कोई बंदा इतना बेवकूफ है कि उन्हें जर्मनी में एथेंस जर्मनी में बोल रहा और ये तो वो हिसाब से है वही. I didn't actually. I said off topic जा रहा हूँ, इतना politely बोला and then politely मार भी दिया, like मार के भाग गया.
Soon as I turned on my phone, it was booming with this like Smith का वो like Wagwan General, Mr. Harsh. Panessa can get an easy comeback that I may not know where Athens is, but at least I didn't embarrass my whole country.
Bro, but like, I think you should message that to Punisher.
You can. You have his number.
But bro, like, उन्हें पलटा के बोलेंगे, at least I'm still playing.
अल्लाह करीम, अल्लाह करीम.
Bro, Ashutosh bhai officially Monty Panesar Ghost Rider. Rider. Yep, winning two World Cup is embarrassing, right? Too bad. Man, even Virat Kohli did that. Remember, he went like this and like, no, no, nothing right now. And everyone does that to him. Steve Smith. अगर इंग्लैंड फर्स्ट टेस्ट हार गया फिर उनके लिए जीतना हार जीतना और हार्ड क्योंकि सेकंड मैच से पैट एंड हेजलवुड भी आ जाएंगे आई मीन बिल्कुल और मैं यही बोलता हूँ आप लोग आई थिंक हर्ष भाई स्पॉट ऑन ये एक वाहिद टेस्ट मैच हो सकता है डिपेंडिंग ऑन पैट कमिंस रिकवरी एंड रिकवरेशन बट अगर इंग्लैंड को एक स्टेटमेंट निकाल के देना है आई थिंक ये टेस्ट मैच से अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है first for the top order batsman first for Brendan Doggett so there's a lot of firsts in this whole team and then obviously Cameron Green भी काफी इंजरी के बाद आ रहे हैं like I said Weatherald भी हैं उसके बाद Doggett so there newness है काफी बट अगर आपका कोच जैसे आर्चर और स्टोक्स और अगर वुड खेलता है एंड देन आप उसको डिसमेंटल कर सकते हो टॉस भी थोड़ा बड़ा फैक्टर हो सकता है यहाँ पे कि आप टॉस जीत के अगर बॉलिंग फर्स्ट कर लेते हो एंड यू मैनेज टू गेट ऑस्ट्रेलिया आउट एट अ क्विकर स्टेज तो वो बहुत ज्यादा फर्क पड़ सकता है इन हेड सेशंस एंड आई थिंक दिस इज अ वेरी गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी कमेंट्स आने के बाद से क्या यू विल गेट बैक टू नॉर्मल एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट आई थिंक डिस्पाइट देयर इज अ रिकॉर्ड कि स्टीव स्मिथ अभी तक हारा नहीं है under his captaincy, Australia not lost in an Ashes game in Australia, so that's also an impressive stat. So I'm not taking anything completely away from Australia, but for England, I think it'll be a good way to start their Ashes journey here because there's room for newness a lot in Australia, where there are places that they could probably target England. England can target Australia. एशेज डे पे देखा था मैंने एलेक्स केरी को बजाने वाली है उसको तो नहीं छोड़ने वाले बार्मी आर्मी लाइक वो जो हरकत हुई बात से दिस इज व्हाट यू वांट बी रिमेंबर्ड फॉर कितना बुरा बोला था और उसको तो बेस्टो आई एम गोना मिस बेस्टो मैन आई विश ही वाज देयर इन द स्क्वाड ब्रो लाइक
Yeah, Bears was amazing, man. My favorite poster was when Stuart Broad went in 2018, 17, or right after the 2013 series, I think he went there and they had a huge poster of the Australian fans. Stuart Broad, we know what you did last summer. Remember when he nicked off and he nicked to slip and he didn't walk.
One of the best posters I saw this month was this is just a tease call me by 2024 Rohit Sharma 2025 Harmanpreet 2026 WTC Shubman Gill that was a poster yeah trying to tamper the ball and hiding in the era of HD cams and confessed only when he was caught yeah I mean you're not guilty till you're proven you're a lawyer come on yeah he's a winner but cheetah
but he's not the only cricketer who has tampered with the ball.
There are few people we know.
There's like I can name you like 3-4 different countries.
Yeah, of course. Doggett is brilliant. Also, he is good in Sheffield and he took 6 wickets against India. A Stark का इंटरव्यू देखा क्या आपने और पिच के बारे में उसने डायरेक्ट आंसर ये दिखाया था कि हम प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि 5 मैचेस जो हुए हैं सारे डिफरेंट बिहेव करे हाँ उन्हें एक भी और चीज बोला कि हमारे को गैबा से स्टार्ट करना था लेकिन ये लोग यहाँ से शुरू करा तो ये लोग सुनते नहीं हमारी बात एंड स्टफ लाइक दे जस्ट स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम पर्थ एंड स्टफ वी वांटेड टू स्टार्ट इन द गैबा but yeah देखो at the end of the day this is what like you it's good right like it also gives you like a little bit of equal opportunity for both the teams maintaining that thoda bahut secretiveness about the pitches and wickets so it's always good to also have that balance. Sir Alex Cook actually the reason behind Bashir got picked in 2024 India tour is he because I remember what was circulated was Ben Stokes got a video of this guy in the England domestic and he said Baz you need to take him or something like that. It was Lords, right? When Ben Stokes bowled 17 overs in one go. Yes, I think it was Lords, right? You can't do that in Australia. Hard pitches, hard grounds. England में कोई ऐसा bowler नहीं है जो बुमराह की तरह rip apart करे. Jofra Archer है भाई. Like Jofra Archer can rip through if he's in rhythm. I think he has that ability to.
अगर आप उनका देखिए गेब्रियल भाई उनके जो लाइक अभी क्वार्टेट है ना सब 140 के ऊपर डाल सकते हैं पहले नहीं था उनके पास एंडरसन ब्रॉड थे उनको स्विंगिंग कंडीशन चाहिए थे and मगर अभी अगर आप देखें they bowl 140 plus they bowl pretty fast over there and Australia में if you see also it will help even like the medium pacers now because grass भी आ गया so it's generally good for bowling. I think the England pacers will be good and Stokes mentioned this in his interview that he said ki our bowlers are just not fast. They're skilled as well. They know how to use the swing conditions. They know how to seam the ball and stuff like that. It's not just I'm not bringing them just because they're fast. Obviously, that's a factor, but they have the skill and stuff as well.
Yeah,
so it's not.
Even in the India scene, Mustafa bhai, sorry, वो Vokes का भी उतना नहीं चल रहा था ये time because not a lot of movement, so they were getting it genuinely on the pace के बढ़ते
Yeah,
पे उनको wicket
yeah.
मिलते थे.
Tang को भी अगर आप देखें, like he was so wayward, but he had pace, so he used to
Yeah,
clean the tail. Every
yeah,
time he used to clean the tail.
yeah. Paddy से पूछा what do you think of the following players? विराट batter, Bumrah bowler, Stokes player, Alpha है भाई बंदा, Alpha. What was his reply? Virat batter. I was just waiting for the reply, Mr. Chickenwana. The 100 he scored and checked the pitch literally pothole. Yeah, that was like something else. Archer,
I think that went viral today on England. Also put it on their page and stuff like that. There was they put a phone inside the pitch and everything like that.
Archer gets wickets of left-handers. What about right-handers? Right-handers, they don't have a left armor. That's fair, I think. But we also had our left-handers. They still like you could see like right-handers का भी I think निकाल लेंगे यार. Like Mark Wood, like Mustafa I said, अगर खेलेगा 150 clicks is not that easy, right? On a wicket that is assisting pacers, it'll be much more difficult after the bounce. Ben Stokes is a very smart bowler to the right-handers. We saw that as well. And then they have their attacking feeds. They कहीं ना कहीं they try to also फंसाओ fight. It's not like हमारे पास के फील्ड फॉलो कर रहे हैं या आप चलो छोड़ दो एक डीप में छोड़ दो बंदे को उनके पास हमेशा they're always looking at ways to find wickets and they have a plan for every one of them mostly. He's double hundred in a spicy South Africa pitch. गलती करी है लोगन but he act like a holier and Sachin wasn't banned and it was the empire who never liked India too much. They could have pursued the ban.
But
चलिए
at that
done.
time, there wasn't much like cameras and stuff like that as well. And it's not just Sachin, even Afridi did it, Faf du Plessis did it. A lot of people have tampered with the ball, man. It's not
अफरीदी तो
just.
खा लिया था बॉल भाई अफरीदी
Yeah,
तो
yeah,
बॉल खा
lot of people have tampered with the ball. आप like ये क्या हुआ था वो छुप छुपा के कर रहे थे because cameras ज्यादा आ गए सोशल मीडिया आ गया था छुप छुपा के कर रहे थे so that's why it looked like crazy but it's happened before as well. You pay for your mistake and that's how you move on, man. Like that's what I feel like. The cancel culture, I don't really believe in it. गलती कर दिया भाई. You gave him the punishment and honestly that punishment was too much for me. Like एक साल क्रिकेट नहीं खेलना.
yeah
Using
yeah.
sandpaper, bro. Come on, man.
People calling Joe Root flop. I mean, what can I say? People who don't have 100 in gully cricket trolling Joe Root for Australia's record. Well, his record is really poor in Australia, but still one. I think for Joe Root also, Mustafa, like this is going to be a one of his biggest challenges to overcome this. If he manages to get this 100 and get a consistent patch of like let's say 4 and a half of 100 runs in this series, it'll do like not that it'll do wonders for him, but the legacy will be like going one step ahead.
Yeah, like if he wants to overtake Smith and stuff like that, this one can really change it for him over there. Obviously, it's a big series for him, and he's a big player, so he'll want to perform in these kind of series, right? Virat Kohli, because he came back after 2014, in 2018 he scored those hundreds in England. Obviously, it helped his legacy, right? If he failed again in 2018, it would have been very difficult.
Yeah.
तो अब देखो यार लाइक उन्हें मारेगा रन नहीं मारेगा लोग को जो पसंद करते वो प्रमोट करेंगे जो नहीं पसंद करते वो करेंगे फर्स्ट में याद है आपको लाइक लोग बेन स्टोक्स नहीं पसंद करते लाइक नहीं करते धोनी जितना भी करते लाइक जितना भी उन्हें करता बट आई हैव ऑलवेज मेंटेन्ड ही इज द मैच विनर लाइक आई हैव ऑलवेज मेंटेन्ड इट बट व्हाटएवर ही इज डन now if he doesn't win the ashes people will say that he sucks but like to be fair he like one ashes it might define you but at the same time he will still be a match winner in my eyes even if he loses.
Yeah. That's what it is, right? Like Ronaldo said, one World Cup will not define a legacy. It's like something like that.
No,
And one,
like Ronaldo said it wrong. Ronaldo का गलत था.
ऐसे जैसा आप बोले जो लोग हम प्रमोट करना चाह रहे वो तो करेंगे जो नहीं करना चाह रहे वो लोग नहीं करेंगे बट या
Ben
राइट
Stokes का like
100% बेन स्टोक्स भाई
but
T20 में
Ben Stokes का like
उठा लो लाइक वर्ल्ड कप में उठा लो टेस्टों में उठा लो भाई लाइक लीड्स का 100 उठा लो
हर मगर वही है ना लाइक वो एक चीज जो रहती है वो चीज जो like which is Ashes he's not won in Australia he's not so that is one thing if he wins that for him the final frontier for like and he's saying it unlike Ronaldo he's saying कि I want to win this like मेरे को ये जीतना है like so that's what
like
he's always the same thing with Joe Root I think he'll want to score runs man because नहीं तो यही बात होगी ना कि रन नहीं आए उसके
which opener will do the I don't think I'll stand इसके बाद ना स्टेशनरी में जाके स्टैंड में पर देखते नहीं होंगे यार वो उसके बाद तो Root is flop even McGrath Root's flopping even McGrath predicted it I mean yeah I mean देखो they're going to go historical data अगर आप लो या आप जो भी लो But I think Joe Root in the recent times he's worked a bit on his game more. Yes, he was Musawa. You said like he was flaunting with the idea of baseball as well, but now in the recent time, I see that he's become more of a traditionalist, back to his old conventional method against India as well. Like there were the odd reverse sweeps and stuff, but he was going about his game. He did get a 16, a 50 in the first game or second game, then he got 100 as well. So he is coming back to his old ways of playing, and I think that's what he's going to carry on with. And that's where that anchor role or that person that you need to stay on the wicket. I think Joe Root is probably going to go and become like that for England in the series.
अगर आप उसके dismissals देखें in the past in Australia, it's basically he's trying to hit
That's
square of the wicket close to the body, and that extra bounce is getting his edge. That's what he's doing. If you saw, even Ricky Ponting mentioned that in one of the analysis. That like bhai, he needs to let go of the square of the wicket shot, the cut shot, which is
yeah.
maybe a pet shot at times, but he has to and Finch also questioned will he be able to let go of a shot like that, because it's his go-to kind of shot, but he needs to try and make them bowl in those areas where he can drive off the length, hit straight down the ground, because that extra bounce in Australia can get your edge, and that's where Root has struggled a bit at times. This is the place, and his like obviously he hasn't had 100, but this is his worst record. Perth, he's averaging between 13 to 16, I think, in Perth, and this is where he struggles the most. So like I don't know if he can get rid of that shot, but he'll have to find a solution where he need to force the bowlers to pitch it up, and for that maybe he needs to be even more patient, maybe reverse basketball at times as well.
काश SRH Bloods रिलीज कर दिया क्या नहीं. He's retained bro, he's not really. Mulder
He's
is
retained.
released. Yeah. भाई साहब सारा FPL फ्लैग हो रखा है, सब इंजर्ड है. हाँ सब इंजर्ड है, मेरी प्लेयर दो छोड़ के सब फ्लैग. डैम ब्रो. Yeah, I guess yeah, I don't know man, like it's difficult. Even my team is flagged. Cesco and all the I have to see. Carson and CSK, no, he's not brother, he's with us. RFL भाई टेम्पलेट गया पीछे. कौन टेम्पलेट भाई? टेम्पलेट पिक्स. भाई देखो एक बात बताओ, अगर कोई बॉल टैंपरिंग करता है, बॉलर्स के लाइट कार्ड है पे, बॉलर्स के लिए करते हैं, पर बेचारे बैट्समैन को बलि चढ़ा देनी है या तीनों फास्ट बॉलर्स पर. बट जो भी है, कैप्टन एट दैट टाइम इज द वन हु विल प्रोबब्ली डिसाइडेड, एंड जो वो हरकत करता है, ही ऑलवेज हैज दैट थिंग. सो आई थिंक इट्स अ कलेक्टिव डिसीजन, बट आई थिंक द फाइनल थिंग विल स्टे विद द कैप्टन. कि कैप्टन ने वो डिसीजन लिया था. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन विदाउट द कैप्टन नॉट नोइंग. Asim Parmi from Daniel Cormier saying to John Leo, I want like a crackhead, but never been a crackhead like you. Damn. जो स्पोर्ट कल सुबह कर रहे हो वॉच अलॉन्ग, पक्का ज्वाइन करूंगा. यस, सुबह 7:50 इज व्हेन द फर्स्ट बॉल स्टार्ट्स. 7:50 am.
Yes.
बार्बर के पैसे दिए क्या केरी ने? कल टॉस के लिए आओगे क्या? यस. गेस हु इज टॉप ऑफ सीटीटी FPL लीग? आई एम नॉट श्योर ब्रो, हु इज दैट. बॉल बैनक्रॉफ्ट ने भी बनाई थी बॉलर को. कुछ आइडिया नहीं था, सो डोंट बी इनोसेंट फॉर सैंड पेपर्स मच. FPL का तो लगे पड़े हैं, 5 प्लेयर डाउटफुल दिख रहे हैं. सुंदर का एवरेज 43 का था 7 पे, बट अब उसको 3 पे खिला के 23 कर दिया. बट वो तो अभी आ जाएगा अगर वो कंसिस्टेंट जैसा खेला तो. एंजो का फ्लैग हो गया कहते हैं. मार्कवुड इज 35. आई थॉट ही वाज लाइक 32 33. नहीं, he is, and now he's been struggling with a lot of injuries in the recent 2-3 years. He's been sidelined. IPL में भी एकदम से इंजर हो गया था. I think LSG के लिए जब खेल रहा था 34 में. तो he's had his share of injury problems. इंडिया का भी पूरा सीरीज मिस कर दिया था. But if he is fit, he will be one of the most threatening people, because he is one of the very few left in the world right now who can touch 150. That's my point, Mustafa bhai. Fake patriots in the chat who don't realize that even Sachin tampered with the ball. He's not a cheater, but Smith is fair. रहो ना भाई सबके लिए.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
17 overs था. उसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया के हिसाब से तो 7:30 पे टॉस होगा ना इंडिया में, या समथिंग लाइक दैट. Prediction time from both of you.
7:20.
7:20. Mustafa, prediction already. Yeah.
7:50 को मैच है, तो आधा घंटा पहला टॉस होगा.
Yes. Prediction Mustafa, I think it's 3-1 the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine also like 3-1. I think yeah, बारिश अगर हुई तो maybe तो 3-1. Yeah.
I'm going, but I'm supporting England, man.
England.
Come on, Benjamin, baby.
अरे भाई कुछ नहीं होगा. इंग्लैंड का आधा मैच जीतने का, फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया जूता बना के देगी गोरों का.
Do you think this will be bigger than 83?
I was not ready to lose. Like, it was not even telecasted. जोफ्रा की नैगिंग लेंथ नहीं है बट बोलेंड की है सो ऊपर हैंड है ऑस्ट्रेलिया पे। क्या होता है ऐसे सीरीज में स्ट्रेस में भी आके लाइक आपकी लाइन लड़ खड़ा सकती है। आई एम नॉट सेइंग बोलेंड की हो सकता है या नहीं हो सकता but it's always going to be a very stressful thing and I'm pretty sure they've watched a lot of videos of Boland as well like
What did Dale Stein say in his article, Fez? He said you got to take them to the dark places. You have to bring him for the second, third, fourth spell. उसको like पहले patiently खिलो, उसके बाद उसको attack करो, उसको लेके आओ, like make sure he's getting into his third and fourth spell, and
yeah,
then
tire
you
him
can
out.
pump him. Yeah, tire him out.
अगर स्टोक्स ने एटीटी जैसा बॉलिंग नहीं किया तो इंग्लैंड बहुत स्ट्रगल करेगा। मतलब एटीटी में भी स्टोक्स ही आके विकेट लेता था और पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक करता था। प्रेडिक्शन टाइम फॉर फर्स्ट 10 ओवर्स में कितने रन विकेट्स होंगे? फर्स्ट 10 ओवर्स में आई थिंक again it depends on who's going to bat first of all but
Yeah,
I
it depends
think
on
agar
batting.
England bat I'm assuming like maybe I don't know like a wicket or two. If Australia batting maybe just one wicket. फोर्थ टेस्ट जो इंडिया वाला ऑस्ट्रेलिया था उसमें जोरफा की रिस्ट स्टेबल नहीं थी वो वेवर्ड डाल रहा था वो कल वो इंजरी के बाद ही वापस आ रहा था ना लाइक ही हैड जस्ट प्लेड वन गेम फॉर कैंटरबरी आई थिंक और वन ऑफ द domestic teams I forgot county teams and then he came Mustafa what's up Mustafa bhai what Rajiv bhai how are you
What's up?
uh,
Up the
और
chunk.
और गस एटकिंसन से पूछा कि व्हाट लर्निंग्स हैव यू टेकन फ्रॉम एंडरसन एंड ब्रॉडन ऑस्ट्रेलिया उसने बोला नथिंग उसका पता है दे वर शिट इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया Rinku Hall now an average of 59 in the first class. Sarfaraz stats in the Ranji Trophy this season: 7 innings, 168 runs, average 25. And what way does he deserve to come back in the Test team? Even his brother Mushir is doing a better job than him. But this is like saying कि अमेरिका ने पेट्रोल फुल थी 24 पर 23 में जब मेरा पेट्रोल टंकी फुल थी अब आप मेरे को आगे 25 में मेरी गाड़ी की टंकी देख रहे हो
Yeah,
like
but
what's
like
fair?
also when he was averaging like 100
Yeah,
at
that's what
that
I'm
time, what was the basis that he didn't he wasn't picked as well? Like doesn't
yeah.
matter, bro. Pick him, man. He has some experience. He's played for India as well. He knows these conditions. Pick him.
This is what you'll be remembered for बोला था ब्रॉड ने एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया उसके बाद पैट कमिंस वर्ल्ड कप जिता दिया था ICC
Yeah.
revoked ban on Sachin, hence he is cleared of what the dude is dishing out patriotism certificates accusing him of. I'm speaking on facts, not on perceptions. I don't need certificates on patriotism. मुस्तफा भाई ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने पहला बकवास की थी जब साउथ अफ्रीका ऑस्ट्रेलिया गई थी उसकी फाफ ने बोला था रिवर्स ज्यादा हो रही थी और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए इसलिए स्पेसिफिकली दे टोल्ड कैमरामैन को ध्यान रखो
Yeah, and फाफ भी तो लॉलीपॉप यूज कर रहा था यार बॉटल करने के he also did it, man.
It takes one Google to know Sachin ban was revoked, but people manipulate things to hate the greatness.
It's not about
Just
hating the greatness. Look, obviously, Sachin Tendulkar, you also have to understand the other poor gentleman's point of view that Sachin Tendulkar is also like, usko ragadne sakte. Smith ko kar sakte. Smith doesn't have that reputation as Tendulkar. But everybody's been caught. Like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's had their thing. So, just my perspective on it is that he's gotten the 1 year ban. He's done it now. Khalas. He's onto the fresh.
जैसे
Things.
प्रिंस ऑफ इंग्लैंड में रन किया वैसे रूट को ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रन करने पड़ेंगे या श्योर No, Root's test record is not poor in Australia, just average. He has scored 950s in 14 tests in Australia with an average of 35.
Yeah, I
If he,
did mention this yesterday that he scored 50s there. I mentioned that he scored.
yeah. Suman Gill wanted to bat 1 hour in the nets to test fitness, but once that was off the table, he was ruled out, likely playing 11. Will be right now Gill, Aksar out, Sai Sudarshan and Nitish Kumar Reddy in. Oh,
And
interesting.
kya?
Yeah. कल टॉस के लिए लेना चाहिए बैट और बॉल हाउस द पिच आई थिंक बॉल फर्स्ट इज मोस्टली व्हाट पीपल विल प्रेफर मुसा भाई on these kind of wickets where there's
Yeah,
space on
but the
off the pitch.
problem is that whoever's batting first in Perth is winning the game. India also, I think they were put into bat. They got all
Yeah,
out for 150, but then we got them all out for 100 or something. So I don't know, man. Like it's tricky, but yes, you prefer to bowl in these conditions, especially if it's going to flatten out on day
yeah.
3, day 4. Then you would want to bowl first for sure.
FIFA World Cup draw is live. Is it?
Is it?
Yeah. The three key batters, according to for Australia, Australia's Carey, Head, and Smith. And for England, it's Root, Duckett, and Brook, who, according to you, are the key from both sides. You want to comment? I would say head for England, obviously Smith, and for England, I would say Duckett actually.
Three from both sides. I would go if you're asking me three. You're talking about batting.
Hmm.
So then I would go with Labuschagne. I'll go with Steve Smith, and I'll go with Cameron Green. And then from
Stokes, Root, and
England,
Duckett.
I'll go Joe Root. Then I'll probably go Harry Brook,
Hmm.
and I'll probably go Duckett Crawley, one of them. Probably Crawley. I'll just go Crawley because he can take the.
We'll also play all five tests. Depends भाई अभी तो like first test खत्म के बाद let's see how his body thinks. Carter कमर पकड़
I
लेगा
don't think
तो
he'll play all five. Maybe he'll miss a couple or one.
फट जाएगी उसकी. Uh, for FIFA World Cup final on 31st March.
Okay, definitely he's not watching the draw.
Yeah, and what started in 2015 is amazing. After so many years, he hasn't dropped pace at all. Yeah,
You know how
World
many
Cup.
test matches he's played in the last 10 years? He's played only 30 matches or something.
Damn, that's less. In the
Yeah.
last 10 years, crazy. All this chat trash talk is really entertaining while workout. Regards your favorite fake patron. वर्ल्ड कप जून से स्टार्ट होगा तो 11th 31st आई थिंक अंडर 19 का वर्ल्ड कप की बात करें which वर्ल्ड कप are we talking about
119 को तो जनवरी में जिम्बाब्वे
जनवरी
जनवरी
में हाँ
फरवरी
मैं
वो
वही
आ
अभी
गया जनवरी
23
फरवरी
24 की टंकी में भी उसने कुछ नहीं किया एक बार उसके न्यूजीलैंड इनिंग्स देख लो सारी कैसे डर रहे था वो और स्कोर कार्ड भी देख लो ठीक है ये प्रिडिक्ट करो कि कौन सा सिंगल बॉलर होगा सारे फिफ्थ टेस्ट लास्ट करेगा माय प्रिडिक्शन मिस स्टार्क
कौन सा बॉलर I'll go Mitch Stark and from England Atkinson
एक्शन 2-1 ऑस्ट्रेलिया मैं दो मैच ड्रॉ होंगे बोल रहे हैं वो इंटरनेट इंटरकॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रॉ है नॉट वर्ल्ड कप बस इतना बता दो कि जैक क्रॉली हीरो बनेगा या फ्लॉप करेगा करियर खत्म आई थिंक इसके बाद काफियों का करियर लाइक in terms of ashes they're going to be khatam so it'll be interesting
the thing is also if Stokes retires or let's go of captaincy right the shape of the team will completely change
yeah अगर एशेज इंग्लैंड में होती तो competitive ज्यादा होता था वो
I mean that's been the case in the last 10-15 years that's been the case so hopefully this time it's different
sorry do you think coming IPL will be Dhoni's last the same question will be asked next year
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be. I've been asked this question for the last 10 years, man.
इंग्लैंड का कोई भी की बैटर नहीं रहेगा उनका मैक्स हायर स्कोर 300 के क्लोज होगा ऑस्ट्रेलिया से हेड और ग्रीन और स्पिन हेड का भी फॉर्म विल बी वेरी क्रूशियल फॉर ऑस्ट्रेलिया राइट लाइक इट्स नॉट बीन द ग्रेटेस्ट लाइक व्हाट वी हैव सीन I mean against us he
He's
got
always great.
100 last year he was good but
He's
in the
great.
last game that he's played he just looks sad
You
he's
can't
great
talk about play like that. You gotta be biased.
I'm talking about Australia in orange so he'll always inform bro in orange he'll always inform in orange he'll
He
never
let you
not
down, huh, last year.
No, I think it's
बिरयानी
like
शादी में
वो
अब्दुल्ला
एक आध बार नहीं
I'm telling fans.
early top four prediction FIFA World Cup.
I just started, baby. All the whites, man. Show the white shorts, bro. The white shorts.
White
Ashes, baby. Ashes.
Ashes दिख रहा है उनके बोलो
Live.
Oh, what's up, guys? How are you, everyone?
बिगाड़ी शादी में अब्दुल्ला दिवाला.
who's gonna be sorry early top four prediction for T20 World Cup and FIFA World Cup oh my god very early है ये तो
T20 World Cup, the semi-finalists, South Africa, Australia,
India
okay, fine, India. Then the last one is between England and New Zealand. Probably I'll go New Zealand. Yeah.
What a
I'll
shot,
change it.
man!
What a shot, man! Puran is outstanding, man.
Next level.
What a player, man.
does Mox want to play the game
नहीं दिखा?
No, he's just backup for me because I'm coming out of injury.
Yeah.
coming out Who is the third seamer apart from
He's a
Stark and
backward
Bowling?
today.
I'm the bench boy.
Who's going to be the third seamer apart from Stark and Boland? Doggett. Doggett, and then Cameron Green will be your fourth seamer. वही मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन था कि सपोज करिए इंग्लैंड बुरी तरह हारती है तो फिर ये क्या ये बेसबॉल खत्म हो जाएगा या स्टोक्स रिटायर? मेरे हिसाब से स्टोक्स ये साइकिल फिनिश करेगा. आई डोंट नो 20 चलते के साइकिल लाइक टेस्ट डब्ल्यूटीसी साइकिल में वो रिटायरमेंट लेगा. आई डोंट नो, दिस इज माय ओपिनियन. सब आई थिंक मे बी ही माइट रिटायर. सो लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोस. बट यस, अगर बेसबॉल खत्म होगा मे बी विद स्टोक्स, मुस्तफा, यू थिंक?
Yeah, yeah. You have to remember he's 34, right? 35, and he's both bat fields. And as a batsman, who ek do bar khela tha, he doesn't enjoy that. He wants to play all things. So, and especially if he wins this, what more does he need to do?
Yeah.
WTC, आप बोल सकते हो, I don't think he gives a shit about that. Like that's one thing maybe, but I really don't think he cares about it. But ठीक है, like that could be one reason why he stays. Yeah, WTC final. Otherwise, he's pretty much completed cricket, right?
Uh, क्योंकि चेंजेस तो होने होंगे खतरनाक. फीफा वर्ल्ड कप टॉप फोर विल बी स्पेन, पोर्चुगल, अर्जेंटीना एंड फ्रांस. मुगली भाई आज 50 सेंट लग रहे हो कहते. हेड फास्ट खेलता है और उसका इंडियन प्लेयर से अपोजिट रहना ना वो इम्पोर्टेंट सिचुएशन में मारता है, वो इजी मैच में उतना नहीं चलता. अरे पेल्किंग आ गया, सब दिख रहा है. टाइडी वाइडी, ओ माय गॉड. ओ वागवान डीलर, ऐसा कब लग रहा है शारापोवा के साथ डबल खेलने आ गए मुग्ध भाई. डीलर, सप्लायर और हैंडलर सब ज्वाइन हो गए आज. द स्ट्रीम विल बी टर्म्ड एज NSFW नाउ. Nesser, yeah, Nesser भी है. Yes, I forgot about Nesser. I have a hunch next time we're at home, New Zealand will be the final test against its home nation. ये सीरीज हारे हमें कल हमको फील्डिंग सेट है. Yeah, I guess. Probably last cycle 2027 one of test MCG पे खेलेगा बेन स्टोक्स एंड रिटायर. नेसर अच्छा था ना, उसको चांस देना चाहिए था. नहीं, बट उसको इंजरी काफी थे, हैमस्ट्रिंग का बहुत एक इशू था. इवन साउथ अफ्रीका की सीरीज में जब लाए थे he had picked up a hat trick was it, and then he got injured after that. So Nesser always has this thing that he picks up what, so why 2 wickets in his first over or something. There's a stat something.
Yeah. Whereas in the pink ball also he was on a hat trick, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Michael Nessa. Which
Yeah,
series was that?
I think the South African. I remember South Africa. He was there and then he got injured. Uh, Maybe it was the South Africa only, I guess. Western Australia called Stokes captain Kiwi. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में फास्ट पेस बॉलर जैसे टेपिया एंड वुड अच्छा करते हैं. या पेस इज ऑन. दैट्स वेयर इंग्लैंड अभी फिलहाल पेस रेस में है, बट ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बॉलर्स में भी कंसिस्टेंटर इन देयर लाइन होंगे. लाइक दे मच मोर लाइक हैव अ गेम प्लान एंड दे स्टिक टू इट वेरी नाइसली. दे डोंट ऑलवेज ट्राई अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट थिंग्स. गौतम गंभीर ने लास्ट WTC की अब इस WTC की भी कर रहा है. कोहली भी खेल ही लेता टेस्ट, और हाँ क्या ही बुरा हो जाता अगर वो होता टीम में. 150 years of test cricket anniversary, something like that है 2027. ऑस्ट्रेलिया की प्लेइंग 11 तगड़ी लग रही है वैसे. इट डज लुक गुड. या विद कैम ग्रीन in that place right now, I think yeah, it looks much more fresher. कीवी बॉन्ड बोला था. या ही इज कीवी बॉन्ड. स्टोक्स कमेंट्स हेजलवुड बाहर है फिर भी ये टीम स्ट्रांग है लग रही है मुझे. What's the news on Pat Cummins? He's right now practicing in the nets. He looks a little bit fresher. He looks like he's ready.
Starting he's on fire right now.
So Cummins is like on the brink of a return, and that's important for us as well. Like we'll have our eyes on Pat Cummins as well, because Mustafa is on the brink of making a trade deal over there. अगर Cummins doesn't show up December 7th तक नहीं है तो रोहित भाई को मुस्तफा भाई will have to call. Prediction for player of the tournament for Australia and England. Australia, England player of the tournament for the Ashes. Steve Smith, I think, for Australia. I think he looks like right now he was very like he looks very different and he looks in the zone. And for England, I will go like with final boss Ben Stokes. I think Ben Stokes with the bat and ball.
Yeah, I'll go Nathan Lyon from Australia, and then from England, I'll probably go with Ben Stokes also. Yeah.
जेक वेदरलैंड भी मेरे को बहुत पसंद है। सेम हेड जैसा खेलता है, वो भी स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए
हाँ,
खेलता है।
स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए खेलता है वो।
मुस्तफा भाई फ्रॉम नोवेयर, पैट कमिंस फर्स्ट, नहीं नहीं नहीं, फर्स्ट टेस्ट तो नहीं खेलेगा, ऑब्वियसली
अनाउंस हो
टीम
गया
अनाउंस
भाई, 11
हो
अनाउंस
गए।
हो गया।
Pat Cummins injury update: He is bowling better than ever. Strike. In fact, Ned said looks like he doesn't bowl for an look. He doesn't bowl for the 3 months and suddenly turned up in a day and bowled her faster than everyone. Playing 11 bolo. सिर्फ ऑस्ट्रेलिया की निकली है फिल वक्त प्लेइंग 11 एंड इट इज एक मिनट।
Weatherald and Khwaja one down, Labuschagne, Steve Smith, Travis Head, Cameron Green, your Alex Carey, Mitchell Stark, Nathan Lyon, Ben
Ryan
Doggett,
and
and
bowling
your
body
bowling.
bow.
What's his name? Ben
So
Doggett or Brian Doggett? What's his name? Bobby Doggett?
Brendan Doggett.
Brendan
Bobby.
Doggett.
There's only one Bob in cricket.
I keep calling him
Uh,
Ben.
then for there is Zach Rowley. I think Ben Duckett will be there. Ben Stokes, Harry Brook, Ollie. The only call they have to make is basically Bashir or Wood. That's like the only one
Yeah.
that England have.
Yeah,
Uh,
or maybe they just sideline cars out of nowhere. But yeah, that's probably the one I'm looking at.
the Cars after that India game helped them a lot. Like वो India में भी
Bashir
आके
and
जो
Wood
है
probably is the yeah.
partnership करे थे यार, क्या partnership करे
Woody.
थे। Second test खेलेगा Paddy. Top scorer in national according to you guys, for me, I think it will be either Smith or Head. Interesting, Head also is a good shout. हेजलवुड आपको लगता है कि अभी जस्ट पीक चल रहा है एंड वो अच्छा बॉलर है टेस्ट का, पर उतना टी20 और ओडीआई का नहीं है क्योंकि वो डेथ में मार खाता है, क्या कुछ चेंज हुआ था उसमें आपके हिसाब से हेजलवुड का? आई थिंक जस्ट बिकेम मच मोर कंसिस्टेंट विद हिज लाइंस एंड दैट्स
He
व्हाट
went and spent a period with MS Dhoni with the Chennai Super Kings, and I think they worked on that, like in terms of angles and lengths and lines, and that really helped him. I'll be honest with you. Fleming and Dhoni worked on his T20 game.
मुझे पता नहीं है खेलेगा, बट इमेजिन करो डब्ल्यूडब्ल्यू वाली एंट्री में जेक जे लाइक क्रेजी। वुड पक्का खेलेगा, स्टोक्स ने कंफर्म कर दिया है, डायरेक्टली नहीं पर उसका टोन से लग रहा है कि वो पक्का गया। लाइक दे सेड लाइक हम लोग सब सुबह की ट्रेनिंग कर चुके
He's
हैं, बट
flying right now, Wood.
yeah, he's flying right now, isn't he? Yeah. आंसर तो दिया ही नहीं, कौन सा वाला आंसर नहीं? टॉप स्कोरर इन नेशनल अकॉर्डिंग टू यू गाइस, फॉर मी आई थिंक इट विल बी स्मिथ, और आई थिंक टॉप स्कोरर आई थिंक आई सेड स्मिथ and Stokes. I think that's player of the tournament, I guess.
I'll go Root.
Root, Smith.
Yeah.
Answer दे दिए भाईजान, आंसर दे दिए, but yeah, like it's gonna be one heck of a ride. Like it's gonna be fun. I can't wait for the series. Hopefully, it'll be neck and neck, and obviously जो papers भर रहे हैं, जो आपका the noise will start, and then it'll be all on the face, right? Aggression and everything. वो मिचेल
Yeah.
जॉनसन वाला भी like that time was everybody was at each other's face and stuff, and
He moves to the left, he
because
moves to the right. That Mitchell Johnson, his bowling is shy.
what about Marnus? Yeah, Labuschagne also, man. For him, it'll be like
Yeah, that's a
Smith
good
backed
shot,
him.
man. No
Smith
right.
backed, yeah, Smith
No
backed him a lot,
right.
and
Yeah, he's in prime form.
hmm,
No run waiting.
yeah,
No
उसने
run. man.
बोला कि Woody is that type of a character. Even if he doesn't bowl a lot in the nets or practice, he is the type of a guy who is training to go
Would he like
and
Barbie also? Remember he played Barbie in the press conference? 23?
yeah, Woody, yeah, वो Ben Stokes के
Yeah,
उसमें, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he was up
Ooh,
on the roof. He was on the roof,
yeah,
right? Like, yeah. It's
yeah.
summer, mate. Ashish Bhai's in the house saying it's summer, mate.
Oh, sir, yeah, summertime, baby.
Jake
Stoinis is
Usman,
batting in Abu Dhabi.
Jake Usman, Martin Smith, Head, Carey, Green, Webster, Lyon, Boland, Brent, Doggett, probably 11th.
Usman.
11th तो निकल गया already, like for
Usman Balando.
ये पहली बार हो रहा है
Usman.
ना कि इंग्लैंड में टेस्ट के 11 एक दिन पहले अनाउंस नहीं किया, correct me if I'm wrong.
It's
Yeah,
been a while
usually
since,
England
yeah,
was,
it's
yeah.
been a while.
But they've announced it 12 to be fair. It's just one change that they have to make. What do you
Yeah.
expect from the pitch? Bounce and pace? Yes.
It's
I
going to be
expect.
quick. Yeah, it's going to be a quick wicket.
हेलो मुस्ती भाई, हेलो फैन, व्हाट्सअप नितेश भाई, कैसे हैं आप? हाउ इज इट गोइंग भाई? प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में वो गाना बजाया था वुड ने, यस या ऑस्ट्रेलिया की 11 निकल चुकी है, इंग्लैंड की 12 निकल चुकी है। इंग्लैंड का एक ही डिसीजन होगा अराउंड मार्कवुड या Shoaib Bashir, and I think they'll go with Markwood and sit Bashir down. I think because Root could probably bowl a bit. Root may probably roll his arm over. if they need to. We've seen Harry Brook bowl as well, if need be, against India. Man, that was like the like handshake, and I think they also said I shook his hand as well. I don't know kiska handshake around, but I was thought like people will ask handshake के बारे में जो अपन इंडिया के साथ नहीं करे थे. लाबुशेन भी 32 का हो गया है.
Yeah,
हाँ.
he's also getting older.
So my thoughts on Haaland. Dhoni didn't put him in the three best players of this season in Premier League. He was Semenyo, Mbeumo, and Gyökeres.
No, I would put him ahead of
I
Semenyo.
was I was going to
At least
Gyökeres. I
ahead
was
of
going to read
Mbeumo.
groceries. I was going to read groceries like
No,
the way
he
you
should
wrote.
put him ahead of Mbeumo and Gyökeres for sure. Bro,
Uh,
he's better than all three of them. Like he's the highest
yeah,
scorer right
I
now.
think
Like,
yeah. कौन है
Dhoni
भाई
is
question?
stupid, man. How did he say that?
I don't
Freaking
know.
spouse, man. I don't get it.
कौन है भाई ये क्वेश्चन पूछा व्हाट डू एक्सपेक्ट अभी आप बोलना था फैज भाई आई एक्सपेक्ट रैंक टर्नर आए रैंक टर्नर तो फिर गुवाहाटी में बन रही है ऐसा लग रहा है बोल रहे हैं
अरे तो कुछ भी पिच बनाओ यार मैच जिताओ ये तो आप सीखो like from the other teams man it doesn't matter like freaking but Australia had a green wicket they lost Bumrah
yes
rattled them but they didn't change man they kept going and they kept winning वो मैच खत्म हो गया था 3 दिन में जो भी था but after that they didn't change they kept going
90 रन से हम उन लोगों को 250 तक लेके चले गए थे यार Cummins and line again. Opening position in Australia as musical chair since Warner's retirement. Yeah, they're trying to find the right balance. Up there again, it will happen in probably the next series where Usman Khwaja might make way, right? So,
Usman Malando
that might
Usman
happen.
Malando
They will always play musical chairs, वो एक चीज है. Till like they can get a set thing, but yeah, it's going to be good to see a new opener again for Australia at the top. He's got some good innings in the domestic. Everybody is a five appraisal of Jake. So let's see what happens with him. He's better than everyone in the season, literally carrying two teams at the same time. Captain बदला है. Let's see अगर रिजल्ट बदलता है या नहीं. I mean उसका भी रिकॉर्ड अच्छा है आयुष भाई स्टीव स्मिथ का his captaincy as well कुछ भी बोलता है. Yorker Lamar needs to rejoin alcohol addiction. AA is alcohol addiction, right? If I'm not wrong. Prediction for Man United match in weekend. Who are they up against? Everton, and hopefully we can win. मुझे लगता है कि फ्लैट पिच होगी अब रैंक टर्नर एक्सपोज हो गए हमारी टीम डर के सेफ खेलेगा जी जी आई डोंट नो मैन लाइक लेट्स सी कैप्टन कुछ भी कर सकता है अगर चाहे तो टिम पेन वाज द कैप्टन ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया became weaker then Cummins came and Australia wins every game. So what do you know Temba chant?
Yes, his name is Tamba. He came from Langa. He came to score, came to score, came to score, score, score. Tamba Babua. He came from Langa and he plays for Protea. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
मुसा भाई आप कनाडा को सपोर्ट करेगा वर्ल्ड कप में
Saudi Arabia, baby. That is Canada number 2. Saudi Arabia, and then I'll go Canada. If it's Canada versus Saudi game, I will support Saudi Arabia. If it's Canada versus Portugal, I support Canada. If it's Canada versus Argentina, I support Canada. But if it's Saudi versus Canada, I'm going to support Saudi, bro.
alcohol anonymous group for alcohol. Yeah, I thought something to do with alcohol. Or Saudi. Yeah, Kemba Bavuma changed South Africa and Tom Layton changed New Zealand. Yeah, man, they've been incredible, man. Like Tom Latham won the series in India. Pavuma won the WTC and a series in India. Almost, still there. Is Salam Al Faraj, good player from Saudi.
Yeah, bro. How do you know,
Faraj.
man? How do you know, man?
What Saudi was a Portugal? He said Saudi. Tom Latham is the reason of India's downfall in Test cricket. He whitewashed India, mostly by supporting USA. No, Musa actually supporting Canada. Even when we were watching USA versus Canada, that was 22. We were watching that.
Salman Faraj is he got injured right after the Argentina game.
After that, yeah. Either goalkeeper, bro. Uwais कैसा था वो पूरा tournament?
Yeah.
Uwais, baby.
That was a heartbreaking man. The one we watched when you were like so pissed off. That match. That was the worst day of my life.
Which one? The Argentine.
Poland.
Yeah, that was bullshit, man. वो FIFA अपन जाके देखे थे.
Don't have food there.
नहीं, where we were watching, yeah, वहाँ अलग मसले थे.
Huh? Okay. Mayor Fez, we have a game. Everybody give us best of luck. Me and Fez have a paddle match today versus 2 other guys. Most is gonna be watching with the supporting us, and he's gonna back up for me.
And
Don't
he's
be.
more
That's the
more
kind of
dressed
thing,
up.
guys. You better say that you go instead of me. He's coming. He has to come.
मैं उन रील लेना ना
भाई चैट फैज भाई को बोलो वो शेयर कर दो रील मोक्स भाई इज पिस्ड ऑफ इज अपसेट उन्होंने एक रील
भाई वो
बनाई
फैज भाई के फॉलोअर्स बहुत है थोड़ा
सपोर्ट करो वो
थोड़ा
टू
सपोर्ट
सपोर्ट करो
मेरे को
सपोर्ट मोक्स कम ऑन एवरीबॉडी इन द चैट राइट सपोर्ट मोक्स फैज भाई सपोर्ट मोक्स
support Monks, bro.
आज रात तक डाल देंगे यू हैव टू आस्क नाइसली
मैं बोला फैज भाई को बोला कि भाई आपके सब फॉलोअर्स
भाई मैं लिख दिया भाई इनको support Monks,
फैज
bro.
भाई को क्या बोलते सो हाँ फॉलोअर्स बहुत है
फॉलोअर्स बहुत है
हाँ।
ज्यादा डिमांड है फैज भाई का
हाँ
मैं
तो मेरे को आप सिर्फ डिमांड में याद करते आप
हाँ तो कर देंगे शेयर एक बार अच्छे से पूछ लो
तो भाई वो आप भी करना भाई
आप एक डिमांड में मैं आप हमेशा डिमांड में रहते हैं माशाल्लाह what
आप भी डिमांड में रहते हैं वो डॉक्टर फूडी के हिसाब हो ना
अरे नहीं भाई नहीं बट अगर आप अगर हैदराबाद में और जश्न बाजार में आना चाह रहे हो 23 तारीख 22 तारीख को है वो दो यार आपके फ्रेंड है
ये खाली आप वर्बली प्रमोट करेंगे आप मेरे खाली रील में डालेंगे
ठीक है मोक्ष भाई की भी स्टोरी आप लोग मोक्ष भाई का स्टोरी भी डाल दो आप वर्बली बोल दे रहे हो मोक्ष भाई का स्टोरी पूरी चार्ट डाल दो भाई 13 लोग स्टोरी शेयर
I want you.
No, he was you, I think he said it.
अशरफ काम हो रहा
I know Saudi team Mustafa bro. He knows the Saudi team. Chill rहा हूँ भाई from Iran bro. लेकिन लास्ट से इंडिया अब तक नहीं पाया इंडियन फुटबॉल पे दो शब्द भी बहुत ज्यादा है इंडिया के ऊपर सलाम अल दोसरी baby yeah best that goal Mustafa bhai went crazy there was a guy who went shirtless in front of me Mustafa bhai in that cafe we were watching the game and which is bigger PGT or Ashes I think Ashes is bigger right now I mean though in the way they've said it Mustafa bhai said now okay, they ranked PGT recently higher than the Ashes but that's just I think mocking England
Actually, has a history, right?
An average of this Australia 11 is 33 years and 5 months. Damn, bro. Average age. लीडर मोक्स किसको डिस करने जा रहे हैं मोक्स भाई किसको डिस करने जा रहे हैं मोक्स द किंग कम बैक इन टाउन सिर्फ 26 का है बाकी 31 प्लस है damn man everyone old in that team which teams are qualified from the AFC for World Cup 26 I don't know exactly I can't remember but if someone knows in the chat they can help you out when big fan Azana knew Saudi manager good Harv Leonard Saudi manager is good.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about English batting and Australian bowling. Steve Smith is the biggest player in the series. While Smith has a good series, he scored 700 plus, unlike so-called great batters. Yeah, I mean Smith. Let's see, man. Like what Root will do. A lot of people are bashing Root as well. But yeah, let's see. Root, if he steps up the series and the narrative for a lot of non-Root people will probably change. Like I understand the argument, but like. Joe Root is still class batsman irrespective, I guess. But yeah, Mustafa bhai, before we wrap up today, your final thoughts on the Ashes and what it means to you and next 5 tests, how are you feeling about it? It's going to be early mornings for you. But yeah, it's always worthwhile watching these early morning.
That's what it means everything to me. I can't live without the Ashes.
Yeah. It's your favorite. I know it's your favorite.
No, but like honestly, because 2005 Ashes, right? I watched that ball by ball because I was at home. It was summer holidays, so like since then, like I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I just hope that it's not one-sided. I hope it's good competitive cricket. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai usme, and yeah, winter mornings in Australia are always fun. So looking forward to it, and we'll order the tea and everything from tomorrow and watch the game, enjoy the game, and hoping for a big. And also, we'll put our teams also me and you on social media. And we'll ask somebody to do the scoring for us also for our picks. We can, you have it, I think, right?
I think I have it, yes.
Yeah, so we can put that up as well. Saudi Arabia, Korea, Japan, Iran, Australia, Qatar, Uzbekistan, Jordan, AFC nations qualified. Yes. Don, कल पूरा दिन live करना है. Okay, sir.
I guess now we'll take your leave and we'll join you guys tomorrow in the morning for the first session of the Ashes 2025-26. देन द फॉलोइंग डे देयर बी इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका, तो हम उसका भी चर्चा करेंगे हमारे कल के स्ट्रीम में, व्हाट द प्रीव्यू एंड व्हाट वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग व्हाट द पिच एंड स्टफ. सो मेक श्योर यू हिट द लाइक बटन, नोटिफिकेशन घंटी. आई नो नहीं आ रही आजकल, देयर बीन अ प्रॉब्लम विद YouTube इन द रिसेंट टाइम्स, but hopefully you guys do hit the like button and subscribe button. But India give better fight to Australia. In Australia and in India home they always beat Australia, but England ना घर और बाहर Australia को. Yes, बिल्कुल ये बात अभी फिल वक्त it is apt, but more even Australia look more forward to the Ashes. It's just more like mocking them, in my opinion. Maybe they could also actually feel that BGT is a higher ranked tournament. And if you look at the numbers, जैसा आप बात कर रहे हो, सही है कि India फिल वक्त competition दे रही है. Cannavaro is the coach of Uzbekistan. Interesting. But on that note, Ashes tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a nice rest of the evening. Thank you, Mustafa. Bye. Thank you, Mox. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody. And good night, everybody. Bye bye.